What's going on YouTube? This is going to be a three-part series of a new game set called Dungeon Land. I think it's been out for about a month-ish, month and a half, something like that. Yeah, so the layout of this is going to be in this first video. I'm going to show you what the interface looks like. The two types of game modes that you can play. I'm going to show you like the layout of everything. And then part two, I'm going to play the first. It's going to be a gameplay video of the first game type, and then part 3 is going to be my final verdict of the game and gameplay of the second mode. So let's jump right into this. So hit play. It's mostly an online game, but you can play private. I always play private. I don't know why. Probably because like none of my friends have this game. So first look, it looks a bit cartoonish, which the entire game is, but I think it's awesome. Like it's a twist. It's different, and I like it. So you'll notice that you got these different little villages here. These three here, this Cannibal Kingdom, DM Tower, and Arcane Kingdom, they're the same game mode type. You play as a group of people called the Heroes, and there's 3 heroes, and you have to play against the Dungeon Master who tries to kill you and stop you, etc. This one here is Dungeon Master mode, where you actually have to try and play as Dungeon Master and then stop the heroes completing their objective. So I'll quickly discuss Cannibal Kingdom, or the hero mode. So you've got 3 different heroes you can choose from. That's me obviously there. Then if you don't have friends to play with, then you can just, they play as bots. So you can go as Mage, Rogue, or Warrior. Each class has a little subclass, so you see the Mage has its first class, which always comes free. That's Fire class. The second class costs 750 coins, which I've got 4,300. From there on, it goes to the final class, which is Electric. Same with Rogue, you got Assassin, Gunner, and Archer. I bought the Gunner, but I thought he was a bit shit. I didn't like him. He's supposed to be better, but I don't know. Then for the Warrior, you got Vanguard, Lancer, and Defender. Alright, so each hero has their own special move that's specific to their weapon they're using, which you activate by pressing Q. So this one's Power Throw for the Rogue. You throw about 4 or 5 daggers out, which is awesome for weaker targets when they're running towards you. You got your main attack, which is left click, and then your secondary attack, which is right click. So you've got your weapon. These are all just like simply for aesthetics. These 3 here, they don't actually add any stat buffs or anything. You can buy these sorts of things and the potion, which I'll get into that in the gameplay. You can buy all this in the item shop, which I'll show you in a sec. So you got these here, which, like I said, aesthetics. You got your potion, which isn't really a potion. It's more like, they call them potions, but they're more like items, where you buy them from the store. You start off with the bomb potion, you get it for free. You throw it and it explodes, basically. I bought this. It's the most expensive potion you can buy for the Rogue, and it's freaking awesome. It's called Shadowrun, and like it says there, teleport while backstabbing multiple enemies. That's all AI controlled. It'll do it for you, but it's really cool. You backstab, which is like a one-shot kill. You backstab like 5 different enemies, which is cool. Then each class has his own. They got 2 perks. You got your offensive perk and you got your defensive perk. The offensive perk, you start off with Cruel perk, which is extra damage. I bought these 2 here. And then you got your defensive perk. You start off with Protection, which is extra armor. I bought the Alchemist perk, which is kind of cool again. Just simply because it's my style of playing, so I customized it to that. Okay, so as far as the item shop goes, you've got these different armor, so you got these different tabs here, so armor, weapon, hat, potion, perk. Bundles is just like, you have to buy them with real money, but it saves you having to grind for hours in game to get coins. So you just get all these weapons, which is probably like, I don't know, 20 grand plus there, but it'll cost you a couple dollars. The prices are all saying null because I'm not connected to the internet at the moment. And then passports, I don't know what they are, but obviously as you can see here it says coming soon. So armor, you've got all these different things here. You can filter it down to class, so mage, rogue, warrior, which I think is cool. You get all these weird outfits. For example, the best, most expensive armor you can get for the rogue is a fairy suit, which I think is a bit ridiculous, but whatever. But like I said, it's for aesthetics at the moment. They don't actually add any stats at all, so you can see it says there, no stats guaranteed. And that's for all the weapons, hats, everything. I think eventually the devs will add in armor or weapons or whatever they can buff your stats, but for now they don't, which I think is a bit stupid, but whatever. So potions, like I said, each potion achieves different things. So you get like Rage Banner, buy it for 900, this banner enhances hero damage. Anyways, that's that bit there. So now I'll go on to, let's see, I'll go on to the second mode that you can play. There you go. So the second mode is Dungeon mode, Dungeon Master mode, where you play as Dungeon Master and you have to try and kill the heroes. So you go through and you've got 9 spells that you can choose from, right? Sorry, 7. God, I can't even count. It's been a long day. Yeah, so you've got tricks, structures, combat, traps, and support. You start off with like 1 or 2 in each thing, and you have to buy the rest. And you will lose your first couple of matches until you can actually save up and buy some decent ones, because they start you off with shit ones. For example, in tricks, the only ones you started off with was false drop, which I never use, and ace up the sleeve, which I kind of use sometimes, but I had to buy these 3 here. But yeah, so you go through and you choose 9. See, look, you click each one and it'll add it to a slot. So maybe I want this one, it'll add it to the next one. Same with, and you go through all the way till you get 7 cards. Then same with monsters. You get to choose what monsters will be placed on the map. So the monster that you choose here will be on the map by default, like a few of them, but then you mostly get cards to place down. There's one thing I didn't explain. The whole system is a card drawing game when you're playing as the Dungeon Master. So if you ever played, I think, God, it was like Warcraft Card Shuffle Edition, one of the mods, where you had to, you got cards drawn, and then it was luck of the draw what you get, and you have to play it down and play it across the other side of the field. This is the same sort of thing. You know, that's your mana cost there. I think you start off with 7 mana. That's your mana cost. You draw a new card every 40 seconds. And then, yeah, so these will be, the monsters you choose here will be the ones that will be on the field, but mostly you just have to place them down, because there's few monsters on the field. So again, just click whatever ones you want. I've had to buy like 3 of these. You start off with terrible ones. And then specials, they're your special monsters, you start off with those 2. I usually play these here that I bought. They're stronger than usual. And the boss, if you happen to not be able to kill the heroes before they reach the end of the stage, they will verse the boss and you get to play as the boss. I haven't bothered buying any other because I'm quite happy with him. Possession, you can possess enemies, which I think is kind of cool. Sorry, you can possess your little minions that you place down to fight the heroes. And then the possession, you have a special ability, so Evil Blink while you're possessing them, so you fast teleport across short distances, and Evil Freeze, so you can radiate a freezing thing around you while you're possessing them, which I think is cool. And then you got your little traits here, so for example I always play this one, which gets you extra mana. You get 1 extra mana ball, which I think is kind of awesome. Anyways, that is the gameplay, the layout interface video. I think I've covered everything here. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2.